Let's count the chips, and today we've got some chips to count. Why? Because I had you short the NASDAQ all day today. If you follow me on Twitter, I was short 1712. By the time I started tweeting, whatever the hell they call that these days, it was 1706. But I said, get short, stay short. What you're going to see, we had a price target of 1674. Today's low, 1676. You can't get much better than that, folks. That's all for free. That's all me. And that's all for you. That's all I got to say about that. Now we'll talk S&Ps for you. The S&Ps were down big. They were down 21 points, which is about 2%. Our volume was 40% higher than normal. We had an 11-to-1 ratio on the sell side. We're down 6% from our highs. We're down 6% from exactly where I told you to get short just 3 days ago when I told you short 1100. I told you go long volatility. Volatility is now up from 19 to 27. That's 8 points. That's big pop, baby. If you were long those options, call me up. Let me know. Send me your money. I really appreciate that. Dow down 120 points, about 1.2%. The big loser today was tech, and we saw that starting in Europe. And if you watch my morning report, you would have seen that happen in Europe first. What happened in Europe was SAP, one of the top 5 software companies in the world. They came out with bad earnings, and they guided down. So we know Europe's not flying all that high. Their tech went down hard. Our tech followed. Our tech was down 2.3 on the NASDAQ 100, 2.7 on the comp. You had losers beating winners by about 5-1. Not quite as bad as the 80 line on the NICE, but overall it was a bad day, down 56 points on the NASDAQ comp. One of the things that precipitated this sell-off was the morning numbers on new home sales. Again, we're waiting for home sales to tick up. You were supposed to get a nice number today. Why? Because the expiration of the congressional incentive to buy a home was going to expire this month. So if you're going to get some announcement or some contracts written, they're going to be writing them furiously in order to get them in time for this. It didn't happen. But the good news is, right at the close of the bell, and you're probably hearing it here first, Congress extended the new home credit for buyers. That's going to be extended through April of 2010. That's important to keep this economy humming. The good parts of the new home sales, it wasn't all bad news there. You did have supply tick down just a little bit, about 0.2 months there. You also had the price tick up just a little percent. I think it was about 1.5% there. That's good news. Price higher, supply down. But all in all, a slightly disappointing report there. Durables were in line. They're doing okay. We also had Goldman Sachs, and this didn't move the market, but it was out on the open at some point early on in the day. They lowered their GDP for the Q3. They said we're going to come in around 2.7 instead of 3.2. Now, you did have some good news at stock specific. Deere made some good news, but it did trade down over 1% just the same today. They're going to recall over 400 workers at a plant today. Well, if you're recalling workers, that means your business is doing well. It's humming right along. Nice to hear that about a U.S. manufacturer. Now, here again, I'm just going to reiterate it real quick. The U.S. Senate, this is right at the close of business today. They went ahead and they extended the first-time home credit buyer until April of 2010. That looks like it's getting out of the Senate. It looks like it's going to pass. That's really important for this economy. That's one of the drivers of that's been our big problem. If you can take supply with the homes off the market here, that'll help us all out. The VIX, as I said, popped to 27 today. That's some big news. That's put buying. That's people's fear index. That's starting to rise. I've told you since 19 plus, you're going to see the VIX rise. You're going to see the S&P come down from 1100. You saw it. I gave you a specific target of a minimum of 1040. Guess where we were today at the close today, folks? 1040, just where I told you we'd be. I said VIX of 28 when we got there, 27. You know what? Shoot me. I'm that close. Anyway, bottom line is it was very profitable. It had you listen to the trades. They were posted on the website. They were Twittered to you. I hope you listened to the videos. I hope you followed some of the advice. It's for you. After the bell, we did have some earnings. We had Symantec come out, SYMC. They came out with good earnings. Not great, but beat. That shouldn't be market moving. None of these will be market moving, but worth mentioning. Cerner Corporation, they were a little light. And you had LSA Logic with some strong out of the semis, which are really the ones taking the beating in the tech. Anyway, good luck. Happy trading. Hope you profited from today's moves. They'll be on the website. Thanks. Bye.